"My greatest of all amusements is reading," Thomas Jefferson told Abigail Adams in 1813. And read he did. Jefferson's intense love of books and thirst for understanding led him to create a magnificent private library unrivaled in America. It became the foundation for our nation's grand library, the Library of Congress. While he was President of the United States between 1801 and 1809, Jefferson took a keen interest in the Congressional Library and recommended books for its collections. Then in 1814, the British burned the U.S. Capitol and destroyed the Congressional Library. Jefferson generously offered his entire collection for whatever price Congress deemed appropriate. His offer was met with partisan objections. Undaunted, Jefferson defended his broad collection. A bitter debate ensued. Jefferson countered, "There is no subject to which a member of Congress might not have occasion to refer." Most members agreed, and Jefferson's 6,487 volumes were purchased for nearly $24,000. Jefferson's collection reflected his vast intellectual interests. While politics, law, and history dominated, there were books on the arts, geography, gardening, cookery, education, medicine, military strategy, and even brewing and beekeeping. There were books written in Russian, Greek, Latin, Arabic, and at least 9 other languages. Jefferson prided himself not on the library's size, but that he chose books with care and sensitivity. His library reflected his extensive travels, his keen knowledge of bibliography, and his great universal learnedness. Among all his passions, Jefferson counted music as his favorite. As a violinist, he participated in an amateur music circle at the Governor's Palace in Williamsburg while still a college student. His large, eclectic music library included scores by Vivaldi and Handel, Campione and Haydn. Jefferson's collection more than doubled the size of the original Congressional Library and expanded its scope enormously and permanently. But nearly 2/3 of Jefferson's original library was destroyed by a fire in 1851. Only 2,465 volumes survived. They were moved to a specially built, fireproof reading room in the U.S. Capitol. In 1897, they were moved again to the new Library of Congress building. Works missing from the original Jefferson Library have been acquired over the years through copyright deposit, purchase, and gifts. For its bicentennial in 2000, the library launched a project to recreate Jefferson's original personal library. Several hundred replacement volumes have been purchased. Here in the world's largest library is the source of much of Thomas Jefferson's legal, political, and philosophical work. In the richly ornamented hall of the building named in his honor, you can rediscover Thomas Jefferson, his ideas, his times, and the universe that surrounded him. Perhaps more important, the Jefferson collection embodies the principle on which the Library of Congress was built, that knowledge and free access to it by both leaders and those governed is essential to democracy.